Gary, congratulations. The streak goes on, a victory and through to the knockout stages, but we can see you're obviously in a lot of pain. Just how are you feeling right now?
If I got beat, I was going home. There was no, that was it. I was on my way home. I kind of think that's what might help me tonight, because you win. If you lost, I was going home. So, yeah, that big 12 for the bull for once it worked.
Is there a danger of you pulling out of the Players' Championships to get the knee sorted before the Worlds, or not?
Listen, it's a knee at the end of the day. So a lot of people have a lot worse problems than a sore knee. If I do that and have to take time off, I'm back to square one. So I'm probably better just dragging along until after the Worlds.
I have to ask you about the other night as well, the gamesmanship, as you called it, up on the stage.
Oh, it doesn't exist, does it?
Was it aimed at young Adam?
At the end of the day, it's probably aimed at a hell of a lot of players, to be honest. But like we say, it doesn't happen. So, but it's really, that's what gets on my gut. You're going to do something, just say, look, I did, and it worked. Fair dues, end of argument. Well done, thank you for admitting. I'll know the next time what to expect. I never done it. They're grown men, so it's pathetic, I wish I wish I could do it. Absolutely. Even Tommy will tell you, he says, do it back. I cannot do it back, because it's not the game. So,
Do you feel they do it to you because they know it really grates you?
Makes you funny, because there's certain things that they do which I'm not going to get into, but yeah, it seems to be the same thing at the same time. So it's obviously going about, isn't it? Makes me weak. Just makes me weak in the head, because I'm actually listening to them. But it's one of these things. I don't do it to people. I don't expect it to get done to me. And you'll see the rest of them. The rest of them will have a wee niff about somebody. So be it. But if they do it, they're no dart players. They're just cowards. And that's a simple fact. You can quote on that.
Gary, pleasure as always, mate. We'll let you rest up. Thank you very much.
Just that.
Hey, Gary, congratulations on the result today. Does that make you... You said darts isn't darts anymore, other than on TV. I mean... Does that, it's happened before so many times to you as well? How does it make you feel all the time?
I've hardly been into darts this year, and you've heard of the goings on and the arguments and what's going on here, what's going on there. Obviously, it's not me saying it, because I'm not there, so obviously it's happening. So, but I'm the one that says it, and I'm the one that gets on my backside chewed for it, because the rest of them can't speak up for themselves. So, but if you're doing something wrong, face up to it and admit it. Have a pair of jewels about you, So, but listen, I used to play darts. You'd be up on stage playing a boy would hit a 180, take a big, you'd say, great darts. You'd actually say to him, good darts, buddy, great darts. That's well gone. To me, that was gamesmanship. Yeah, good darts, well played, great finish. Now, nah.
I must also ask you, how did you do your knee? What happened?
I've had bad knees for years, but the last 4 weeks it's been absolutely ridiculous.
Was it something that kicked it off, or something? Well,
I don't know. Just I started getting the pain again in my knee. Well, maybe 5 weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago, because 2 weeks ago I had the X-ray, which I've still not heard nothing about. But I'll get there. Lost in the post. But yeah, it's actually making me sweat. I feel like I've been working.
Okay, well, listen, thanks for your time, Gary, and thanks for talking to us.
You are.
Gary, well done on the win and progressing through to the next stage. What were your expectations going into the game tonight? Did you feel better backstage, or were you just playing on adrenaline? I
was just looking forward to going home. That's the way I thought it was going to go, because Ryan Searle, he's a far better player than me at the moment in time, and he's getting better and better. I like Ryan. He gets a lot of grief over rubbish, what they've said in the past about him, but lovely lad and an absolute cracking dart player, and he's going to get better. You watch the space for the next couple of years when he starts to really settle down. Practice board and that, you watch him, it's 180 after 180. He starts doing that up there. Telling you, watch out, because I think he's on a bit of a mission, and he's going to be really, really dangerous over the next few years.
I know the Grand Slam's quite a special tournament to you, so 14 consecutive years to get out of the group, you've got to be proud of that record.
Well, it's 13 because we're not in Wolverhampton, so therefore it doesn't count in my book. So I'll lose a year this year, I think. Yeah, it's always been my favourite tournament. Unfortunately, not in Wolverhampton. Icing on the cake, we'll be back playing this at the Civic Hall, but don't think it'll be this year.
And could you actually be a bit of a spoiler in this tournament now? Could it be beware of the injured darts player for the rest of the week?
Oh, if I could spoil their night, I'll love it. Makes it even more interesting for me.
Cheers, Gary.
Never know. I'll plod on. Like I say, it's not. There's nothing brilliant, you know. I know where my game is now, and it's not good. So just got to keep firing through things.
All right, brilliant. Cheers, Gary.
Gary, sorry, just one more on the gamesmanship issue. Do you think the financial aspect of darts, whereas the prize?
Oh, definitely. Over, you've noticed over the last few years, you know, these boys are playing for a lot of money, you know, and they make a lot of money. You know, if you get beat in the first round of the World Championships, it's how much is it? 10, 11, 12,000? 12,000. That's a year's wages, you know. So, and then they get a hump about it getting beat first round. You've just made a year's wages in 40 minutes. Why are you getting the hump? You know, there's other people that work their hearts out to make that kind of money a year. So, you know, it's but definitely I think so. You know, not like the good old days, as we say.
And in terms of where your game's at, I mean, there are definite positive signs there. You're taking out combination finishes, and at times there's real signs. I mean, it's an extended format in the next round. How do you feel that's going to suit you?
We'll just have to keep going. I think old scenario, the more darts I play, hopefully the better I'll get. But I really don't know just now, you know. To be honest, can't wait till this year's over and done with. And then next year, just start from scratch, go back to basics, and start from the very bottom again and start working up. Because I don't even reckon I'm in the top 100 players on the circuit now. You know, I'd probably lose 9 times out of 10. So you know, so it's a lot of work and a lot of sorting out to do.
Brilliant. Cheers for your time, Gary.
Just that.